Right. You know, and we used to always say it to her, but one day, these ladies had like this audition, and my other friend Tan had to be with her. When I get there, they did. I'm like, I thought you said you wanted to be in the group. And Tasha was just kind of like, I guess they had worked with these women before, so that's how they got into there. But at first, she had Tasha in an older group, meaning all the girls were like seniors in high school. Right. And then me, Tamika, and my friend Tan, and one other girl, we was like 10th grade. Okay. So we could sing, but we were young. Right. And so the day we had an audition for LaFace. Okay. I think Bryant Reed, L.A. Reed's brother. Yeah, we were supposed to be singing for him. And so the ladies made a last-minute decision to take Tasha out the older girls group and put her with me, Tamika, and my friend Tan. Okay. Was there any jealousy once you guys established the group? Was there any jealousy in peer mates when you go into class? Did anything change?
Does this look right? This influencer says it's a once-in-a-lifetime investment. That seems suspicious. Check investor.gov to see if they're registered.
This is Candy now. Jaden assigned her on and signed the group on. And she also gave credit to Tasha. Tasha gave the group name Excape.
It wasn't that much money. Right. For like weeks and weeks of touring, we only probably had like $30,000 a piece. Or it was like, I don't know, it wasn't like a lot of money. Right.
You were thinking hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yes. And then when we were sitting down with the accountant, I remember he was saying, what's the word? What they use when it's like a line in the like a line where it doesn't really have any miscellaneous. Okay. Yeah, he was like, yeah, this is for miscellaneous thing, and it was like $100 and some thousand. It's like,
what is miscellaneous? And what did you do?
Yeah, like what is all this? But then come to find out, and all of a sudden it was like two accountants that were partners, and one of them disappeared.
Right.
So I guess he disappeared without money.
Right.
And that was our first, I feel, big learning lesson.
Right.
Yeah.
You mentioned JD signed you. So what did you learn about how to write songs? Because were you writing songs at that point in time before you?
I definitely was writing like at home. Meaning before we met him, we always like trying to learn how to write and stuff like that. And I remember, different producers that I would go and try to work with to tighten up my melody game and stuff like that. But working with Jermaine, I definitely would say I learned a lot.
Right.
Just simply because watching him write how he would take everyday sayings or, slang
Right.
and flip it and turn it into a song that everybody want to sing.
Right.
Those things, or the way he make the verse go into the B section, all those little things he would do. I was like, okay, I got that.
Right.
So I used to ask him all the time, like, let me write.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all write. But when he did let us write, it would only be like a piece of a verse here.
Right.
Or a little bit here, a little bit there.
Right.
And not to say that wasn't good enough, but I think what it was, he was so used to at that time You're doing it all. He was always like the creative behind whatever project he was working on, so he really wasn't used to giving up any control to anybody.
Right.
So I just don't think he really realized that
what you were capable of doing at that time.
Right. So yes, we do have credits on the songs, but I always say for me, especially now that I'm a writer as well for a lot of people, I think it's a difference when you're the person that came up with the concept, the hook, the melody for the verse, and then somebody that came in and put a line or two on there.
Right.
It's two different things.
I don't know if you're gonna respond to this or if you'll get upset with me asking this. In working with Jermaine Dupri, a relationship was established.
He was being sensitive.
No, I would make sure I would be respectful. Maybe that's so. When people found out that you guys were dating, were they upset, or did you allow yourself like, damn, how did I manage to get?
That is the funny thing. People did not know. It was not like we were openly picking it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, just kicking it. Is that what it's all came from?
No. No, that is not. That is funny. No. Actually, we had completed 2 full albums before we ever crossed that line.
Okay.
So I know it's like they put out there like so many different rumors.
Right.
It wasn't like it was something that happened in the beginning. You know how you could be working with somebody and over time, flirtation, things happen or whatever. So it wasn't like, we were, honestly, I felt like when people want to say like, oh, there was favoritism, there was no favoritism.
Did he show you favoritism?
No.
Well, you gotta stop it.
Like,
we gotta stop
that. No. Not to say that I felt like I was supposed to be getting favoritism, because honestly, like for me, I never want people to feel like, oh, that's how I got on.
Right.
No.
Right.
I was on.
Right.
And then it just happened.
Okay.
Like, to be clear, you know what I mean? But so the only people who actually knew, as far as for me,
right?
Like, I'm not saying ever.
People he told, okay.
Yeah, but like I talked to Tiny a lot, and Tamika Scott.
Right.
We were the 3 of us, were like, the 3 musketeers.
Right.
We would, share secrets with each other.
Right.
So I would talk to them about it, and they would know. But not like, I wouldn't be like, if we came in a room, you wouldn't even know if anything was going on.
Do you feel women are judged more harshly?
Just kind of remind me back in the day, Diana Ross and the Supreme, when she started dating Barry Gordon. So Diana Ross would start, Barry Gordon would put Diana Ross up front more. She has a fabulous voice, though, I can say that. And so anyway, I can't say it was a bad choice, but the other groups got jealous because they knew that Diana was dating Barry Gordon. He was the owner of Motown. And so that sparks a lot of drama in that group. But anyway, it's going to start drama in this group because the Scott's girls are going to go on radio and say that she was sleeping with Jermaine and his dad.
For dating in the industry than a man?
Yeah. I feel like it's however it's brought to play. To the people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think when it was said to the world, because like I said, like it wasn't like an open thing, right?
Right.
When it was said to the world, it was said like, oh, she was trying to, kick it with him to get on. And it's just kind of like, no, that don't make sense. We had already did 2 albums. I had already been leading on multiple songs. So no, like, don't try to make it seem like it was that. So I feel like people, as a woman, we can definitely make the decision of who we want to share ourselves with.
Correct.
Right? So it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm trying to get put on. I was on.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm very clear about that. Like, I'm just very much like, I'm about my business.
Right.
And
you didn't like the narrative that was being put out about Candy.
Yeah, I did not like that at all. But because also the narrative came later, and it wasn't even just that, it was the other things that were said along with it that really made it like, wait, what?
So have you had a full opportunity to set the record straight? Is the record straight now?
As far as
what transpired, how it all went about, it's not like it was, because they're gonna portray it. It was probably portrayed one way. She did, like you said, she did this to come up, yada yada yada, and you like, well, hold on, I already got albums. I had 2 albums. What you mean come up?
Yeah,
I wasn't no fledgling. I wasn't somebody that was unsigned.
Right. Well, I never really felt like I had to clear up anything about the situation with Jermaine.
Right.
I didn't feel like I had to clear that up. I mean,
right.
That wasn't it. It was I don't know what other questions you got to ask. I don't want to get jumping far ahead of you.
No, go ahead.
But basically, obviously we worked together during that time period after our group had separated. After the 3rd album,
right.
And we had been like not a group for a few years before my group member got on the radio because she was upset about some things.
Oh, she outed you?
Yes, but not just that. She added some more BS to it.
Oh, she put some BS to that thing and make it grow.
Right. Well, the negativity. Okay, so the part that I felt like for a long time wasn't clear, and people try to run with. She was like, "Oh, Candy, was having sex with Jermaine," and she tried to make it seem like that was the reason why the group broke up, and that was not. That was the first thing, and then the other thing was,
y'all still friends?
Yeah, well, I stopped talking to her for a decade, but we're friends.
Okay.
We're friends again. But anyway, but then the other part was that she added to it was that she tried to say, yeah, screw his daddy or something like that. That was way over the top.
Right.
And then I was like really like hurt and upset by the whole situation because, a long time she and I had a great friendship. And then it's just like, I understand we're no longer like working together like we used to, but why would you do that? But I never tried to clear up publicly what she said at that time, but that rumor lingered for years. And so that was what was frustrating to me. It wasn't the part about Jermaine, it was the other part because it's just like, dang, I gotta, make it seem like I was just like
out here
going through the family. Hell,
I'm glad you said that, Candy. I didn't say that. That's what she said. She put that out there. Let the record.
Yeah, but I mean, we cleared it up. I guess when we got back together and did that, the first reality show that our group had, she cleared it up somewhat. And then there are still some other things that I felt like were never said.
Right.
That would have made it even more like y'all would be like, what? But I don't feel the need to clear all those other.
So y'all can see that Candy has had a history. With her dating the boss, right? So that created conflict between the group. But since then, they came out and said that they lied on Candy. Candy did not sleep with the dad. She has admitted that she and Jermaine did have a little affair going, but that's to the extent of it, but not with the dad. Anyway, they are touring now. You guys, y'all know we watched the show, the SWV and the Escape. We watched that show. That show had a lot of drama in it, and it also had 2 fabulous groups together, y'all. Both of those groups are legends. But anyway, y'all, shout out to Excape. Shout out to Jermaine Dupree for bringing this group on. Also, shout out to SWB, which they are now touring again with Escape. Also, Candy said that SWB and Escape is touring again, or they may already been touring since she said this. But Escape, or let's start with SWB. They are made up of Lily Lyons, Coco Clemens, and Tay George. SWB was one of the biggest girl groups of the 90s, y'all. Oh my God, I love me some SWB. Back in 2022, they celebrated the 30th year anniversary of the group first working together. Now that's history. That's a legend, you guys. They also starred in the Bravo show, SWB and Escape, the queen of R&B, and indeed you girls are, yeah. Now that's black excellent, and don't forget about Escape. Now that show gonna be fabulous. I would love to see this show, you guys, cause y'all know I love. My favorite one with Escape is Am I Dreaming with Keith Sweat. Oh man, I could listen to that all day long. But anyway, you guys, two legends. Both these groups, Escape and SWB, are the queen of R&B. They wanted to wander.
Don't ever think that just because I sit over here and I mind my business, I drink my water, and I make my money, that I can't get with your ass. Don't ever think that. And what I'm on right now, I'm literally on. Play with me, and I'm coming for you. I'm not, that's just the energy I'm on right now. I'm just being honest. That's just the energy I'm on, because I know that for years, I have sat back, been quiet, minding my business. But I'm going to make this public service announcement, okay? Public service announcement. Wanda Morley, let me tell you something. The only thing that's whack is your whack-ass hairdo and your whack-ass, ugly-looking food truck you had in your background today and your whack-ass food. That's what's whack. Real talk, lady, I ain't seen you in I don't know how long. I ain't been thinking about you. And the funny thing is, me and your daughter and your son-in-law actually have right now a decent communication piece. We actually kind of okay. So I really don't know where all this energy from you keeps coming from. But let me tell you something. I used to literally try to spare you because of the relationship I've had with your daughter, the relationship I've had with your grandkids. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to try to spare you. But I was hoping you did tonight what you did. And you spewed out a lot of false information, my girl. You spewed out a lot of hate and false information. I already done text my attorney. File it expeditiously. I'm not playing with you. Ain't no more spare, no nothing, no shape, form, fashion, none of that. Not doing it. Let you know I'm not doing it. Tired of you. You do too much. Ain't nobody checking for you. You do way too much, and you've been doing way too much. And the fact of the matter is you keep lying. Then you coming for my skincare brand too? Okay. Talking about, girl, some of the stuff you was naming products, I ain't gonna lie, I'm using, I ain't never bought a day in my life. So get ready to prove that shit in court, my girl. Get ready to prove that shit in court. That I bought, that I'm using some other products you name. I don't even know how to pronounce the names because you can't talk. So I didn't understand half of what you were saying, but I know what I use on me is solely 7th Avenue. So you get ready to prove that in court. You do too much. You've been doing too much, but I've been sparing you because of the fact that I've had a relationship with your child. But I ain't checking for you. First of all, you old enough to be my mama. You're not finna do nothing. You ain't about to whoop nothing. We know that to be true. All you do is run your mouth. And anybody who run their mouth as much as you do ain't finna do shit. Ain't about to do nothing. So take your razor blade, cut lip, ugly looking ass on up to the courthouse because that's where you about to be because you finna get served, my girl. I'm not playing with you. I don't make money just for fun. I make money to handle bitches like you. So I'm standing on business with you tonight, Lil Wanda. Standing on business with you tonight, Lil Wanda.
because you've been saying so many lies for years that I can prove in court is a lie. So I'm coming for your ass and everything you got. So wherever you was posted up tonight, because I'm going to show you where I'm posted up tonight. See, this is how I live. There's a difference. There's a difference. I live a certain way. Wherever you was posted up tonight, wherever it was with that ugly-ass food truck, purple-ass food truck, look, broke down on 2 wheels in the back, that's where you were. Here's where I am. Okay? Here's where I am. We ain't the same. Our money ain't the same. I'm about to show you how much of not the same we are, my girl, because you talk too much. It ain't nothing wrong with going on YouTube, making your videos laugh or fun, but when you start making up stuff, when you start lying, just making up stuff, you're going to have to pay for that. Point blank, period. Because a whole lot of what you said tonight, my girl, was all false. And you're not going to stand behind doing it for entertainment purposes only. Nope. And I'm not sparing you. I don't care about nobody else. I don't care about their feelings. Can't nobody come make me change my mind. It's up and stuck, Lil Wanda. Up and stuck. Okay? And while you talking about what you can back a U-Haul, the only thing you back is, sweetie, we have movers. I don't need a U-Haul. Okay? Don't need a U-Haul, bitch. Got movers for that. So you keep on backing up in your little U-Haul. I have movers for when I need to make a move. Okay? Miss Lil U-Haul. It's just, listen, y'all. Listen. It has been ridiculous. All these claims, all this stuff that's not true. And it's 2024 and I'm not playing games about me and mine now day of the year. Jay, why you laughing? Because I'm straight serious. Point blank. Not playing now day of the year. You do too much, Wanda. Lil Wanda. And I know you've been thinking that I wouldn't say nothing to you because I be so quiet. But ever since I revealed that your baby daddy been in my DMs, you been on one. But where's the lie? Ooh, I got the receipts. Where's the lie? Ooh, you look good. I wish you had a red phone. God dang it, I wish I had the red phone. Looking good, baby girl. Ooh, keep it up. Ever since that, you've had a problem. But where was the lie? And if you didn't care about it, why are you so upset? Why are you so upset if you ain't care about it? Why are you so mad about it? Ever since I made that comment, you've had a problem. Did it hit you like that, Wanda? Because what I like to know is, who is your daddy? You want to try to dig and find all this stuff. You so invested in my family and you saying so much. It's just false. Remember my brother was sitting at a restaurant laughing at your ass. It's so false. You just make up stuff. But I don't need you to prove that shit in court or run me my money because I'm not paying with you. I'm not playing at all. You're going to pay me. I'm not playing with you. And I'm going to pull all your little videos because everybody got them recorded already. I'm going to show all your videos. By the time they hear how your mouth runs and how you speak, male or female judge don't hand you your ass. They gonna do it. You just vile. Oh, disgusting, embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I tell you what's embarrassing, having a mama like you. I tell you what's embarrassing, having a grandmama like you. I tell you what's embarrassing, having an auntie like you. I tell you what's embarrassing, having a motherfucking daughter like you. Embarrassment. Now, don't think you're going to keep coming up here up on this goddamn internet playing with me and think I'm not going to say nothing. Because the only deplorable that I see is you. You. And you old enough to be my mama. I'm 38. What's wrong with you? That's why your ass can graduate school. Too much in everybody else's business, just messy problem. Go do something productive. Get a GED shit. And you always got something to say. Always got something to say about my honorary doctorate. It's because I did some shit that's honorable. Now, how about you go be honorable? Do some honorary type shit. Like finish middle high school. Whichever one you didn't finish. Finish Go do that. Do something honorable, like be a better mama. Do something honorable like that. Be a better grandmama. Do something honorable. Then maybe you can get some honorary something. Okay? Okay? Do something honorable. Because literally, let's be clear, over half of your life already over. It's already over. Half of your life, study the lifespan in this day and time. How long you live. And you know, look at it. Look at it. Your life is halfway over. And instead of doing something positive for a change besides stealing, doing something positive, besides being a thief, doing something positive for the second half of your life, you out here causing a ruckus? You out here coming for a 38-year-old? That's deplorable. So you heard what I said. I meant what I said. And you sit over there and wait for your papers because like a lot of people on this internet that make threats about lawsuits. Because the only thing I've been to court for is about my kids. Everybody knows that. A lot of people make threats about lawsuits. I'm not playing. I don't make those kind of threats. I make it happen. So you better get ready. It ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else. Just get ready. And get ready to come to that courthouse and prove whatever, all this stuff you've been saying. All this stuff you've been saying. Because I'm going to come at you for every lie you told. I want something. For every lie you told, I want something. Prove it. Not playing. Not playing with you. I have no more. The little stops, little soft spot I had. Because let's be clear. Me and your daughter talked on the phone back in maybe December. She texted me, did I have a moment to speak? I said, sure. She called, asked me some advice on something I'm not going to share because I told her I would not share the conversation. Asked for some advice on something I gave to her. Boom, boom, boom. We just filmed the other day together. Cool conversation, laugh, ha, ha, boom, boom, boom. So I was keeping a little soft spot, trying to not go in on you because of the fact of how we all trying to get along. But girl, let me tell you, I'm not checking for you. Somebody said get Marcella too. She getting hers too. She been lying for years too. They just make stuff up. She said I was still sleeping with my ex-husband. I ain't slept with him since I left him in 2020. Lying. Prove, but you're going to have to prove it. You have to prove this. Nobody's playing with y'all. I make money to shut up hoes like you. You a hoe. You always been a hoe. And you know who got a damn husband and a boyfriend? Wanda. Lil Wanda. Grow up. Or not. Don't matter. Either way, I'm going to get paid.